in the rest of the world. This generation has a unique opportunity that we can move about 600 million people from one level of existence to a completely different level of existence in an incredibly short time. Because we have all the means in place, the only thing that is missing is an inclusive consciousness among the people. And this is going to be the fundamental challenge, that we will not identify with little identities that we have around us. We will not demolish them either, because you cannot demolish that, but a larger identity of the nation. The youth of India today has this tremendous possibility, responsibility and a privilege in front of you, that you could change the way people live in this country. We have had a whole lot of people, almost 3/4 of this nation's population has had such a bad deal. Such a bad deal, a large part of them are still in an extremely bad situation where about 29 rupees is wealth per day. When we are in such a situation, we have an opportunity to change this. We have everything in place. Only you and me have to get into place. That's the only thing that's missing. To make India once again a glorious nation. When I talk about glory, I'm not talking about the economic or the military prowess of the nation. Yes, that is also needed. But more than that, India should embrace the world like a garland. India is capable of bringing a new level, new paradigm of success into the world, a new paradigm of what it means to be successful in terms of bringing human well-being. We have the necessary technologies and the wisdom to make this happen. We have to make this world a beautiful place, not by conquest, not by capturing, but by captivating the world. This is a possibility that you're sitting on. But now, when you sit here as a youth, one of the greatest challenges that we have today, we have had such a bad deal with leadership. It's a bubbling nation without direction because of lack of leadership. And this is because we have subverted democracy in so many different ways that today we are almost going back to a system of monarchy, where if your father is in position, son will naturally get to that position. This happened at the time of Akbar. You definitely heard of Akbar and Birbal. Due to some extraneous situations, Akbar got separated from his mother when he was just an infant. And because of this, they got a surrogate mother for him who would breastfeed him for a certain amount of time. Later on, that lady also had a son who was a few months older than Akbar, and out of his gratitude, he said, "We drank milk from the same mother, so he's my brother." Out of this gratitude, he gave him a few villages to rule. But by the time he was 30, this boy lost everything that he had and again came back to Akbar. Akbar welcomed him as a brother, as an elder brother, treated him well. And he stayed in Akbar's court, saw the grandeur of the court, the talent that had gathered there, and above all, he was very impressed with Birbal. When the time to go came, he became very melancholic. Akbar asked, "What's the matter?" He said, "See, you become a great man because you have such wise people around you. If I only had such people around me, I would also become a great man." So Akbar said, "What should I do?" So he asked, "Can I take Birbal with me?" Akbar said, "You are my elder brother. How can I say, no, you can take him?" So he called Birbal and said, "My elder brother wants you, you need to go with him." Birbal's eyeballs rolled, he couldn't understand this. He said, "No, he is my elder brother, we drank milk from the same mother." Now, next day, Birbal said, "Akbar, O king, this is not the thing, your elder brother deserves better than me. He can take my elder brother." So it looked like a good idea. Akbar didn't want to lose Birbal anyway, and he asked this boy, he said, "Yes, if Birbal is so smart, his elder brother must be even smarter, I will take him." Next day in the court, Birbal came with a bull on the rope. Akbar looked at this and said, "What is this? What are you trying to do?" He said, "Oh my lord, this is my elder brother. We drank milk from the same mother." This is happening to us in this country. Our identity is unfortunately not crossing the biological limits. Somebody in Tamil Nadu was circulating jokes about this. They said, this is all the mistake of Albert Einstein because he did not state it clearly. He said everything is relative and our people understood it as relatives are everything. This one thing has to change. If democracy has to thrive, who your father is should not be the issue. Who you are should be the only issue. The youth of this country has to establish this. If all of us do not have equal opportunities, there is no way democratic process can ever succeed. If all of us do not vote in terms of our own conscience, if you're going to vote in mass because of religion or caste or creed or whatever, we will only have feudal system in the form of democratic process. A democracy, you are the youth parliament today. This can be successful only if nobody asks you who is your father. They only see who the hell you are, and that's all that matters in this country. If we don't do this, there is no democracy. It is just a mockery of democracy. Thank you very much. I'm supposed to take questions.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।